Yo, what is good, everybody? And thank you so much for stopping by the channel once again from us over here at Locust&WildHoney. So today's video should be pretty straightforward. I essentially did a little bit of shopping and I did decide to go ahead and share with you guys what I did end up purchasing, as I do believe some of this stuff could be of interest to you in the community. And as a quick side note, if I can find a link to some of the stuff that I did purchase in today's kind of clothing haul, I will have them down below. But let's go ahead and get into the first one here. This one comes in from New Haven, Connecticut. If I'm not mistaken, it's probably a vintage t-shirt. We have here this Krusty the Clown vintage tee. It might be a little bit on the wide side, and if it is, I will go ahead and post it either to my Grailed or in the Facebook group that is linked below if you're not a member. It's definitely really fun, so I highly suggest it. But definitely an amazing fade. It looks like it's aged really, really well. And next up, we have another package. Feels like a t-shirt. It probably is. I tend to do a lot of vintage shopping. Oh, wow, this is fire. Okay, so I do remember purchasing this. This is a vintage Laker tee starter blank. And wow, oh wow, look at that fade. Amazing. It is single stitch. It is a size large. I'm not 100% sure if this is gonna fit me. If it doesn't, I'll definitely list this as well. All right, guys, so now that we have the minutia out of the way, the smaller purchases out of the way, we can get into why I decided to make this video. I got some good stuff. I'm really excited to share it with you, and let's go ahead and just show you. First things first, I purchased this pair of shorts at Nike, and they're so fire. And why I love these shorts is actually for a few reasons. The first one being is that they fit amazing. They fit above the knee. They're a bit on the shorter side, but apart from that, it's the material of the nylon is so fire in that it has that Stone Island look, that crinkly metal nylon look. Quality of these shorts is really nice. It has a super soft and thin mesh lining. It won't stick to your thighs or anything like that if that's something you worry about. Yeah, in summary, I do think Nike wanted to execute recreating the vintage short, and I do think they ticked every box here. I can't emphasize enough how fire that crinkly nylon looks. It looks like a pair of Stone Islands, honestly, and they fit great. They're on the shorter side. Again, 90s. You got the 90s logo as well as just the 3M hits, which is very much so 90s. So I definitely suggest these. I will have a link in the description to where you could purchase them. All right, guys, so next up, I'm so excited to share these with you because I really do think these are so fire. Now, for a long time, the Fear of God Nike collab has been teasing us with a black alternative to the original colorway, which was light bone of the snap button. I guess it would be the warm-up pants. Now, bear in mind, retail is pretty high to begin with, and that mixed with the fact that they were very limited made these pants very expensive, and as a byproduct of that, honestly, kind of a ripoff. And this is where this specific pair of pants comes in. Shout out real quick to the dude in the Facebook group who put me onto them. The name of them are the Nike NSW Men's French Terry Trousers. Guys, I have to say, I am crazy about these pants. They are so good, and they complement pretty much all of my sneakers. Just a few details about the pants. Number one, you have the unique Nike logo, some nice nylon around the waistband, some nice details that include nylon on the pocket, as well as these athletic lightweight zippers. Definitely very nice. And I have to say, the French Terry that they used on this, super soft, sits really nicely on body. But the aspect that probably all of us Jerry boys are looking most forward to, it has the tear away buttons going down the side. Now, bear in mind, there are a ton of options for tear away pants. This is not a new thing, but the way that they fit in conjunction with a tear away element make these pants really stinking good. All right, and next up, I have a couple purchases from H&M. I was essentially in Vegas and just going through and perusing, and quite honestly, I wasn't shopping for myself. Gabby wanted a new outfit for date night, and I happily obliged, and I went with her. And lo and behold, I'm cruising through the women's section, and I find two pretty fire things, and I'll go ahead and share with you guys the first one here. Now, this item I did see just kind of dangling there, and I was like, hold up a second, I seen something like that before. Sure enough, it reminded me of the Rude Puffer, but in leather, that of which is releasing for, I believe, fall winter 20. But yeah, this kind of was reminiscent of that. Of course, it's not exactly the same with the big pockets up front, but I feel like for 5% of the cost, this will do for me. It fits really nicely, slightly oversized. I did go for a size small, and I do find that it fits perfect. So my assumption is it was meant to be oversized. The next item is also from the women's section. Tease me, judge me if you might, but this item was $25. What we have here is this oversized shacket. Really great quality. It's got a good weight to it. It isn't too padded or anything like that, but it does fit oversized. So if you so choose, you can totally layer this with a hoodie and be nice and cozy. I love how this fits. This one right here is a size medium, and like I said, it is on clearance at H&M at the moment, so check out your stores, or if I can find a link to this piece, feel free to check it out. All right, guys, and last up, we have probably the most surprising purchase of the bunch, not necessarily because what's in here isn't my style, but more so due to the fact that I got to pay retail for it. Now, if you guys have your post notifications on for my Instagram, you guys would have gotten an alert that these dropped in a shock drop. Now, if you don't have notifications on, I definitely suggest you do turn them on so you don't miss out next time. Now, let's see what we got here. Oh, they're so good. Oh my Lanta, they're every bit as good. Every bit as good. I did a full review on these shoes in the light bone colorway, so if you guys want specifics, feel free to check that video out. But a quick little summary, I did go with a size 8.5, my true to size, the size I'd taken Jordan 1s, and these fit perfectly. This is my second pair, so I am no stranger to the Raid. An amazing shoe. If you guys know me, you guys do know that I'm a huge fan of the sneaker. Hype or not, I know that these don't resell for too much, but I do not care even in the slightest. I think this is a beautiful shoe, and very thankful to have it in my rotation now. All right, guys, so that's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, as it does let me know to keep the content coming. As always, guys, thank you so much for the support. And one last time, if I have a link to any of these items, they will be listed below, so feel free to check that out. Join the Facebook group if you haven't already. I assure you, you will not regret it. If you're in the Facebook group, comment down below and let them know how awesome it is. And as always, as I end every video here at Locust&WildHoney, I'm gonna say peace and be blessed.